And there's all kinds of things people can do to prep. Like they can go through your book, they can follow a process. What is one piece of advice that you would offer somebody that maybe wouldn't be typical standard advice? You know, maybe something that someone could do to prep that might be a little different than what they might normally hear.
Right. And so that's a good question. So I had a student recently who was a non-traditional student. He came from a different background and he didn't take a boot camp. And I asked, well, how did you study? And he said, I didn't know any better. And so I started with a simulator and I started just taking questions. And I said, but you didn't know, you didn't even know like the structure, or you didn't know anything. And he goes, yeah, I mean, whatever, I figured it out. And he goes like, so I think in talking to him, what it did was if they start with the questions, like knowing that it's going to be a landmine filled experience, you're not going to get everything right. It starts to frame about how you're asking questions, how you're thinking about things. And then when you go back to a book and you go back to a course, now you're organized in your thoughts to say, what do I need to learn in order to know what to answer what I just found? So I'd say if you really want to gamble and you really want to start from the opposite, then start with the simulator questions, not going too deep, but like just start taking them and then go back and read with the idea of, hey, I need to get the information that's going to help me get on those questions. Oh, man. It'll cut your time down, way down.
Oh, I love the advice because, I mean, I'm sure you've had people say, I'm a bad test taker.
Yeah.
And so by just taking those questions, they're maybe building some confidence because they know their scores are going to be low up front, but making questions, they're learning how to develop the muscle memory of how to discern what this question's really trying to get, because the questions are written by evil people, right? Like trying to distract you and stuff like that. So there's benefit of just learning how to answer questions and then doing the deep dive on, well, why is that wrong? Oh, I've never heard of that because I haven't taken Scott's or Andy's class or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're slowly learning by making mistakes. I learn more by making mistakes, you know? And so I love that advice, man. That's good, Scott.